Why? Listen, why is the whole world shaking about Pastor Chris? Because it does not suit their system. Who is this guy? What's he saying? Who told him those things? He was not in the meeting when we decided this thing. How did he know? Man, did you say that 3 billion people watched? 3 billion is dangerous. We have to stop him. But this kingdom, this kingdom, this thing. You know, when we talk about certain things, kingdom money, kingdom finance, you need to understand it. That is why you can't be shedding tears. They give you a sack later. And so what? And so what? Your prosperity was not connected to that company. If anything, their prosperity was connected to you. Go and study all the people that were from this kingdom. Go and study them. Go and study them. What was the Sahara trying to do? We want to keep the system the way it is. We want to control it the way it is. We want to hold it the way it is. We don't want to let this thing go. Listen, let me explain something to you. This divine life we're talking about, if you try to live it, you think that the world will not fight? That you say, oh look, divine life is at work in me. If I lay hands on you, you'll be healed. They are arranging the world to the place where if you lay hands, you'll be arrested for laying hands. I mean, why did you touch him? This coronavirus time, how come? Did you give permission to touch him? Father, we'll lay hands. We'll lay hands. Did you know that when Jesus was so revolutionary? When he raised Lazarus from the dead, it became a problem. See, you will not leave them to die again. They can't just die. Coffee Makers Association said, this is not good for business. It's not good for business. All those that produce music for burials say, this is not good. This is going to affect our music industry. It's going to affect our music industry. We need to stop it. We really need to stop. The Sahara said, he's raising them now, 4 days after. What did he do? How did he raise them? He said he just spoke. Just spoke. Just spoke. He just said, Lazarus, come out, and he came out. You know, Pastor would always say, they don't know where we're coming from. You set yourself against the church. Do you know where we're coming from? Do you know how this thing started? Do you know how it started? Our forebears were burnt on stakes. Nero used Christians as torchlights to light up Rome. Nero used Christians, put them on sticks like street lights to light up the streets of Rome. The more he was doing it, the more people were getting born again. The more he was doing it, those who were born again were more convinced. True revolution is the way. Listen to me. And this is, why am I saying this thing? So that you can have faith in the message of the gospel. Paul was a religious zealot. He was a zealot. He took papers to go and arrest Christians, stop them. This thing has to stop until he made the thing everybody else ate. He didn't understand why these guys were like this. He was going about arresting. He fell to his fate. The Bible says what he saw was too much. He could not see. He was blind for some days. Until that same Jesus spoke to somebody else. A person who never knew Saul walked to him and told him, God said to me.